Good, you guys, welcome back to my channel. I am coming at you with another Cardio Corner chat Q&A today, and today's question is one that I get all the time, and it's how do I get more protein in? So if you have been struggling with ways to get protein in, wondering how can you eat enough to hit all of your body goals, today's video is going to be for you. That has been on your mind, you have been wondering how to do, just take a little minute and let me know in the comments why you're here. Please do not be shy. As you guys can see from my other videos, I respond to all comments. All right, y'all, so the first tip is to have a serving of protein with each one of your meals. That's one of the easiest ways you can possibly do it. So for example, like I talk to so many people, and one of the first questions I ask all my goal getters when they start working with me is give me a day in the life of your eating. And there's so many people out there, you guys, who do not eat protein first thing in the morning. If you start your day off with like oatmeal and fruit, or yogurt and granola, or cereal, or avocado toast, you got a little bit of protein in avocado, but not as much, then adding in protein to your first meal of the day and also your other meals of the day is going to be an easy way for you to get it in. And it's something that you can do regardless of your lifestyle, right? So if you eat meat, then I'm talking like lean protein sources like fish, turkey, chicken, lean cuts of beef. If you are vegetarian, I'm talking tofu, tempeh, seitan. There's so many different ways and options of what you have to come up with. So let's say right now you're eating 3 meals a day. An easy way for you to get more protein is, one, you're gonna use that tip I just shared with you, and making sure that you have protein with each one of those. So that's 3 servings right there. And another way for you to add in some more is to add in a protein shake in between your breakfast and lunch meal and in between your lunch and dinner meal, or after dinner. It can be any type of protein shake that you want as well. They have some that are plant-based. If you guys are looking for good ones, you can check out Legion's line. I have a discount code you guys can use with the link in the description box below. And if you live that on-the-go lifestyle and you just don't have time to mix up protein shakes with you, then you can always grab a ready-to-drink shake. They make them in liquid form. Premier Protein makes them. They have other companies that make them too. And one little hack that I like to use that has saved me from winding up in a drive-through somewhere or just having to go and pay for something that I didn't need to is to carry like 2 snack baggies of protein powder inside your bag. You can put it in your gym bag, you can put it in your purse, and they're tiny, right? So you can always have it on the go. Just have a shaker bottle with you and some water, and at any given moment you can have a shake. And if you choose to do it after dinner, it can be a way for you to curb your sweet tooth, because I tend to use protein treats at night because that's when my sweet cravings kind of kick up. So if that's you, kind of let me know down in the comments below. Now I know sometimes appetite might be an issue and you're just like, okay Brit, well that sounds good, but I'm just not that hungry. So the third tip is going to be to eat your protein first. So whatever you have your meal, right, where you have your veggies, you have your fats, whatever you have going on, your carbs on your plate, or in your bowl, if you're a bowl person like me, eat your food out of that. Eat your protein source first. That way, you at least would have checked that box, because it's really easy to get in your carbs for the day. It's super easy to get in fats. Fats go like that because they're very dense. And protein is the one that's always lagging. So if you struggle like appetite and you just like one of those people that's just not that hungry, I highly recommend starting with your protein first. Now this last tip is one that's not only going to help you get more protein in, but it's also going to help you if you have fat loss goals, if you want to lose stubborn fat, if you have been wanting to lose some stubborn weight, or if you just want to make the most of your bulking efforts and not put too much body fat on in the process. And it's to satisfy your cravings with high protein alternatives. Listen y'all, it's so many options of things out there that you can do. I'm gonna start off with sweets because I tend to have more sweet cravings and savory cravings, so kind of let me know which one you are down below. But if you have a mega sweet tooth like I do, then one of the things that you can get on the go are going to be protein bars. Now, I have my personal fave protein bars. I am more than happy to let you guys know what those are, but they do vary depending on what season I'm in. So when I'm in contest prep and I have a limited amount of macros I can get in throughout the day, I tend to veer more towards the Quest protein bars because they're just going to be lower in everything. If you are looking to have more of like that candy bar kind of feel, y'all, Big Crunch is where it's at. It is hands down probably one of the best protein bars that I have ever tried, and I have tried tons of them over the years. So, and you guys, they make so much stuff now. They make protein cookies, they make protein candies. Like, they have really come a long way with protein treats. And the thing is this, if you're going to eat something and snack on something, it's better for it to have protein in it. That way your body can utilize it versus you just eating empty calories that your body's just not going to do anything with, but store it as fat. Now, another option that you can do for that sweet tooth is protein ice cream. Now, you don't necessarily need a creamy to do this one. I do have a recipe where I have shared my protein fluff, protein ice cream recipe. I'll link it somewhere here that you guys can check out. But that's an easy way for you to satisfy that sweet tooth and also get a meal in at the same time. On that same vein is another one of my faves, is a mug cake. And that's one that really helps me out a lot, especially when I'm dieting. I still use it now in my improvement season because it's that good and you can add other stuff in it too. But a protein mug cake is quick and easy to make. It takes literally takes less than 2 minutes for you to make and put it all together. And it can help satisfy that sweet tooth. I have a recipe for that one too, and I'll link it somewhere up here. And then if you just want something really refreshing, you can always go with a serving of Greek yogurt and put a little bit of protein powder in it. You can put some fruit in there too. And that way you have something really light, refreshing, and it's high in protein. So let me know if any of those are like speaking to you, which one of those you've tried or are going to try. Now, if savory is more of your jam and you're craving some chips, you guys check out some of the chip options that they have. So like Quest makes them, Legendary makes them. I personally like the Quest chips more than the Legendary chips, but personal preference, right? And I also like the Quest chips too because not only can you eat them if you're just craving a bag of chips, but sometimes you're dieting, right? And you just want to have more of a crunch. So if you have a salad, you can take a bag of the chips, crush it over your salad, and that kind of gives you like that tortilla strip kind of feel to it. And they make so many different flavors out now. You can literally pick whatever your palate is going towards. They also have protein crackers. And another savory option that you can do is to utilize cottage cheese because it's gonna take on the flavor of whatever you mix along with it. Now you can add really savory seasonings to it, mix that up and just have that. You can even put in like canned chicken or canned tuna. You can put in like some buffalo sauce and mix it together and kind of have like a dip with it, you know? So it's a lot of ways out there that you can still satisfy your cravings, whether you're craving sweet, whether you're craving savory, and also still be hitting your protein goals. Because ultimately, you want to aim for about 25 to 30 grams of protein per meal. That's just a really great starting point. And all of these snacks and all these ideas that I shared with you are ways that you can hit those targets. And I'm also here if you just need help putting all this together, you want a more customized plan, or you're just like, you know what, Brit, I just want to have a plan where I can follow it, set it, and forget it. I do offer nutrition coaching. I also offer customized meal plans and full-on coaching where I work with you on your nutrition, training, supplementation, and mindset, regardless of what your goals are. The link to learn more is in the description box below. Now, if you guys enjoyed this video, make sure you take a little minute, like and subscribe while you are here, because the next mini I'm gonna be coming out with is gonna be sharing some creative ways that you can get protein in first thing in the morning. So I'm gonna be giving you some on-the-go breakfast options, and you are not gonna wanna miss them. All right, y'all. Let me know if there's any questions that you have. As you can see by now, it is not uncommon for me to create an entire video based on questions that you guys leave me down in the comments. I so appreciate you guys being here, and I'll talk to you in the next one. Until then,